Welcome back to the world's worst fishing, everybody. I'm Chris Jones, and today, welcome to the very first edition of the Bait and Bass. So I'm out here in the fish cave, and we're going to make a few baits, and then the challenge is I have to catch a fish on those exact baits. So today I think I'm just going to make a frog, and then I'll take them frog fishing, hopefully tomorrow. So it's Friday night tonight. I'm hoping I can get out tomorrow. If not, I'll take them out Sunday, and we'll see if we can make this series happen. So again, this is the first Bait and Bass, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to make some Kermits here, some froggies, and I'm just going to, I don't even know what I'm making. I got out a couple random things. So we're going to make a green frog because, you know, most frogs, I guess, in nature are some shaded green. So we're just going to dump some emerald green here. And again, this is 1 measuring cup of plastic. And I have no idea what this color is going to look like. This is not necessarily a color how-to, but you know, this is the bait part of the Bait and Bass. So I'm not too worried about how this color turns out. So I'll add a little bit of heat stabilizer into it. And again, what we have is we have some square cut silver. This is really big. This is the big stuff, the .062, and then we also have the big stuff, .062 black, but it is in a hexagon cut. So we're just going to put those in the screen, and hey, however it turns out, we've got to catch a fish on it. All right, so we're back with our emerald green, and let's see, we're going to go ahead and glitter it up here. We're going to add a little bit of sparkle. So this is the big square cut silver. So we're really going to give it some silver here. And next we're going to add some big black, because why not? And this color might look absolutely terrible, but that's kind of all part of the challenge. You know, if I took watermelon red out there, that'd just be too easy, right? Alright, so we have that there. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're putting our gloves on. Kind of stir this up a little bit. Oh yeah. Well, that big flake really gives it a cool texture. Let me stir it in a little more here. Yeah, and so there's what we have. I think that will make a respectable frog. So I'm going to get this heated back up, and then we'll be right back. Alright, we're going to throw in a curveball here. I heated up some leftover purple, and we're going to give them purple bellies. How about that? So we're just going to kind of hand pour a little bit of purple in, and that will give them kind of a cool laminate effect, but it won't be a traditional laminate. It'll really only be just the belly part that has the purple. So we're gonna shoot through these real quick, and then we'll inject them with the green. Okay, here is our green concoction here, and we're basically just going to inject that on top of those purple bellies that we poured in. And really all you have to do for that is just pour the belly, or you can pour the top. It doesn't have to be that way. You can pour one side, and you basically just let it sit for a minute, then you close your molds, then you inject on top of it. So it's the same. Yeah, this plastic was a little cold. You can tell it's sticking. It's already trying to set up, but basically it's the same concept as the split tail. You're basically leaving a portion of the plastic in the mold, and then you're injecting on top of it. All right, here are our first Bait and Bass baits. Tell you what, that frog color is pretty hot. Let me find. Got to get my little scissors for these frogs. That's how I like to do them. We'll go with this one. This one looks good. And there it is. We have our little purple belly there. And yeah, I think we can catch a bass on that. What do you guys think? I'll have to take them to my frog and playground, Lake Iomonia or something like that. That way my first bait and bass isn't just a complete failure. We are plugging in the boat. There we go. So now we will be able to take her fishing sometime this weekend, and I'm excited. I have not filmed a fishing trip in a while now, and we'll be using this little bad boy right here. So don't let me down, little guy. Well, we will see y'all either tomorrow or Sunday whenever I can actually get out on the boat. So I hope this has been a decent start to the bait and bass series, and I've got the bait, now I just need the bass. Welcome back, everybody, to the first bait and bass. We are here at part 2 of the lake, and we're gonna try and get it done. So I have my frogs here. So there they are, all nice and packaged up. And this is the challenge today. I have to catch a bass on these. It does not count if I catch them on something else. So we're here at Lake Miccosukee, which is a very good frog spot, and we're gonna come out here for a couple hours and see if we can make it happen. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Okay, so today's bait and bass challenge is obviously the frogs that I made. So here it is right here, and I'm just gonna show you the best way to rig my frog. At least it's the same way you would rig like a horny toad. I'm gonna use basically a 4-aught or 5-aught swim bait hook with a hitchhiker spring. I'm just gonna feed it into the nose, then I'm gonna rotate the frog onto the spring, and that kind of holds it in place, just like that. And then I have a slit in the bottom of the frog, right there. So I'm just gonna basically Texas rig it out the top here. Oh, I put it in too far. You would think I'd be better at this, right? So we're just gonna feed that up through there, and we're just gonna kind of skin hook the tip of the hook there, or I think it's called skin hooking. But that's it. I'm throwing this on 65-pound braid, and I've got it rigged up on a Powell broomstick. So we're gonna get to work. Guys, I had him, and he's gone right at the boat. Oh, that one hurts. Well guys, it is not going well. I've had a few bites, but I haven't boated a fish yet. It's already been a few hours. A couple of my friends are out here and they're catching a few. They were throwing a worm that I made them, and apparently caught one. Just got a notification, so glad somebody's catching something. Certainly isn't me. We're gonna give it another hour or so, and then I've got to get back. So hopefully we can make it happen. Well, I don't know about y'all, but that was just an incredible day of fishing. Really got them good. No, seriously, that was pretty bad. I don't know if I should just laugh or be embarrassed, but the first bait and bass was ultimately a failure, but that's okay. The good news is I can only improve. I have lots of room for improvement. It can only go up from here. So expect the next one to be a little better. but I only had about 2.5 hours to fish. I actually have to go home and make orders, so that's not a bad thing. So I'm kind of okay with that, but I was hoping to get one on film. A couple of my friends were out there, and they had probably caught 7 or 8 fish, so it can be done. I just it just wasn't happening for me, just not today. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. First bait and bass, there'll definitely be more coming up, and we'll do different things. We'll do, you know, worms, craws, Sinkos, swim baits, things like that. And you know, we'll kind of throw one of these videos in every so often as I can do it. But thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time on the world's worst fishing.